Hi, I'm Billy Pickens. When you hear the word self-advocate, what comes to mind? Do you think of a community leader or an online activist? There are so many examples of famous people with disabilities who advocate for themselves. But what if I said that you're a self-advocate too?
What the what?
That's right, you. No matter how young, how shy, or how famous you are, you have a beautiful and powerful voice. And self-advocacy is all about speaking up for yourself. Why? Because you are worth it. Think of self-advocacy as a way to tap into life's daily pleasures
Hey Mom, give me a listen.
and the key to making progress on your biggest dreams.
My biggest dream is to be a vet, so I'm going to do well in school.
I was given a task of making a vision board, so I figured out I wanted to be an advocate for my community.
I want to be America's best cowgirl.
I want to be a sports broadcaster, and I'm working with the baseball team.
Don't think you have this superpower? Let me tell you about some amazing people and how self-advocacy has changed their lives. Let's start with...
Now hold up, Billy. Doesn't self-advocacy mean that we need to speak up for ourselves?
Yeah?
Well, I think we should tell everyone out there what self-advocacy means to us.
You're right. Let's try that again.
Here's some amazing people telling you what self-advocacy means to them.
Getting what you need.
Standing up for myself.
Speaking up.
Overcoming anxiety to say what I think.
It's kind of like the same thing as saying as believing in yourself, because it's important to feel like you matter.
In college, I showed I could do better using Braille instead of screen readers due to my hearing loss.
I was very tired at the end of the school day. It feels like my brain is tired and anxious in the afternoon. How about if I take the test in the morning? When I spoke up for myself, I did better in school. Okay.
One time I had a trainer. I loved my old trainers, but I was very anxious with the old place. And then I switched trainers, and my new trainer helps me a lot. I use my voice by saying, I don't understand this, and she breaks everything down for me where I can understand, and everything's just changed.
One time I advocated for myself. I was in music class. I basically just needed help with reading music, so I asked for help and I got what I needed.
I have 2 jobs, and I had to talk to my manager about my scheduling conflicts. So Calvin, my Cannonballers are going to be playing this Monday. I would say that if there's any problem that goes on inside of a workplace environment, find your manager, find your boss, and tell them what's going on.
How are the ballers doing nowadays?
It's kind of scary the first couple of times you do it, because you're worried that you might get in trouble or for saying what you need.
Maybe they think that they don't need any help, that they could do it themselves, but asking for help can help you very much. It helped me.
And I know that a lot of people may be anxious about it, so maybe try talking to your mom or dad. Try using your voice a little bit, because I know you can do it.
It's okay to be nervous. It's okay to be scared. Just keep practicing. And by practicing, if you practice, you'll get better and better.
If you're not going to try, then you might not get it. Because sometimes you got to put yourself out there.
Someone could help you by just asking simple questions like, how was your day? Are you okay? Do you need some help?
They need to understand my disability. It is really kind of main objective number 1. So that way they can get a better understanding of what I have to deal with.
when I am asked a question, it may take me a little while or a long time to think up an answer, and it takes even more to get it out. So if you're a teacher or someone around me, I hope you understand that.
Be nice, be super friendly, be inclusive to the person with the disability.
Look at me for me and not my disability.
We are all so different, but one thing we have in common is that we can all advocate in some way for ourselves. But hey, I get it. If you're not ready to jump in, it's okay. Take your time. When you do feel ready to speak up, say it with me and say it like you mean it. I can advocate for myself. That's right. And guess what? You can too.
I stand up for myself.
I tell others what I need.
Don't be afraid to ask for what you want.
Speak up and be heard.